Hello, I'm Jolie Warren.
And I'm Christian Estrada.
And you're watching Stallion TV here at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College.
2 events aimed at raising excitement for agriculture were held on Thursday. Ag Awareness Day is an opportunity for students to get hands-on experience with agriculture industry. Meanwhile, the ABAC Horticulture Club welcomed spring with their annual plant sale. Claire Jabo has more on that story.
At the 4th ABAC Ag Awareness Day, everything from food to cows to chicks
Chicks dig chicks, man.
called one's attention. The event allows all students to experience and learn about agriculture outside of the classroom. The ABAC Cattlemen's Association organizes Ag Awareness Day. President Caitlin Malia said that many campus organizations participate.
They will set up different booths in the meadows promoting different commodities of Georgia agriculture, so you can go to each booth and learn about the different commodities from peanuts to soybeans to blueberries to cotton to beef. All the commodities are represented and you can go and learn more, maybe get some free food or some free stickers or whatnot, so it's a lot of fun for everyone.
Spring fun can also be had here at ABAC Farms Greenhouse, where the Horticulture Club held their annual plant sale. This is their highest grossing fundraiser of the year.
Okay, I can get that for you.
The plant sale has been a staple of ABAC's homecoming week since the early 1980s.
And now over the years, it's developed, it's got bigger and bigger, and it's gotten too big to move out of the greenhouse.
I think it's just fun all around. We get a lot of people, like some people I helped this morning who've never been here before, but now they're like, I'm going to come every single year and support the Horticulture Club.
I really enjoy I love working with the plants, and it's great to know that they're going to good homes.
Each time these plants are sold to new homes, the proceeds go to helping members of the Horticulture Club fund events that educate people on horticulture. This is Claire Jarbo for Stallion TV.
Thanks, Claire. You can find out about future events held by the Cattlemen's Association and the Horticulture Club by visiting their Facebook pages.
At Honors Day this week, students and professors were presented awards for their achievements. Here's Les McFadden with that story.
ABAC's annual Honors Day started off right with the Pomp and Circumstances arrangement performed by the band and orchestra, while future award recipients were set to take center stage. To show homage to our country, the choir sang the traditional national anthem, causing those who attended to rise. Dr. David Bridges was the first to take the podium, bringing recognition to those who were involved with Honors Day.
Recognizing faculty. We also acknowledge the fact that parents, spouses, relatives, friends, grandparents, and others contribute to the success that is respected here today, and we're proud of you for supporting your students.
Students who received an award were called out by Mike Chasen and shook hands with Dr. Bridges before receiving the award.
Emily R. Wheeler.
We also got to speak with award recipient Dr. Hans Schmeiser, who spoke on the importance of the Honors Day event.
I was just honored and humbled by receiving the W. Bruce and Rosalind Ray Donaldson Faculty Award for Teaching Excellence, which is the highest honor that can be bestowed on a faculty member here at ABAC. That's not what's important. All those things can be taken away from you. Grades, you can lose your job, pieces of paper. What matters is what you have up here and what you've done up here and what you've invested up here. They can never take away the contents of your mind. They can never take away the contents of that which you know and which you understand. And the more you have up here, the more that you can help everyone out there. And so the reason you need to strive for this has nothing to do with awards and plaques and all that. That's nice, it's wonderful, I love it, I appreciate it, and I'm humbled. But the real difference is that I got to sit with a group of my best students, took a picture, shook their hands, and gave them a hug.
Dr. Schmeiser was one of 4 professors to get an award this year. For Stallion TV, this is Les McFadden.
Congratulations to all students and professors that received awards, and to Sarah Rooks for being the first and only student to receive 2 J.G. Woodruff Scholar Awards.
At a special ceremony last week, ABAC celebrated one of its longest serving employees. Reporter Matthew Reed has the story.
After nearly 40 years, ABAC Director of Capital Planning Melvin Merrill retired from service last week. At a reception in his honor, ABAC President Dr. David Bridges had nothing but praise for Merrill and his many contributions to the campus.
There's virtually no facility or building project or campus improvement that has occurred on this campus for the last 30 plus years for which he wasn't directly responsible. So his impact on students and the campus as we know it and the ABAC we know today has really been profound.
Every student on campus has come into contact with one of Merrill's creations and renovations. From lakeside and place to the sports fields in the front of campus renovation, Merrill has touched it all. Receive a scholarship from ABAC? Chances are you have Merrill to thank for that as well. During his tenure as the ABAC Foundation president, Merrill supplied the college with millions in scholarship funding. Thank you, Melvin, for a job well done and your dedication to ABAC. For the Stallion, I'm Matthew Reed.
Merrill's job hasn't finished quite yet. He will also work with ABAC during the development of the new Ag Science buildings.
Celebrating Homecoming Week, Cattlemen's Association's guest speaker Greg Peterson had the honor of pieing ABAC's favorite dean in the face. Here's Josh Page with that fun and tasty event.
You've probably seen these mason jars in the dean's offices and in the dining hall. Every dollar is a vote for ABAC's annual Pie the Dean event during Homecoming Week.
The Cattlemen Association president says that the fundraiser helps pay for Ag Awareness Day whilst also creating a fun event for both students and staff.
The Pie the Dean fundraiser is to help offset the cost of Ag Awareness Day that Cattlemen's organizes. I know it's been going on for quite a few years, and it's an annual thing that we put on every spring semester. They also have the option to buy out, like if they raised $100, they could match that and give $100 and then the next one would get pied, but someone is definitely getting pied.
But how much fun is the event to the person on the receiving end of the flying pastry? After a long process, Darby Sewell, Dean of Human Sciences, was a few bucks shy and wore home first prize.
Oh, I think it goes to a good cause. Agriculture is our #1 industry. We all need to eat, wear clothes, and we need to be supportive of the industry that provides us with some of our basic needs. It's cold and messy, but tastes pretty good. Banana cream. I did not think I would be pied. I had the lowest amount, or one of the lower amounts. So this happened tonight. No, I did not expect to be pied. I think some of the other deans filled my jar, so I will get to pay them back one day very soon, probably. They may need a favor from me.
Looks like it was fun for the pie-faced dean as well, and watch out other deans who helped her get the spotlight. I'm Josh Page, reporting for the Stallion.
Thanks, Josh. I'm glad I didn't have to get pied in the face.
Same here. It sounds like it was a sticky situation.
We'll be back after the break with more on the tobacco ban.
ABAC is college done right. With caring and committed professors
who provide a quality education through hands-on learning.
Premier Lakefront Living.
On-campus dining with many options.
And it all comes at an affordable price.
Go to abac.edu and schedule your visit to see why ABAC is college done right.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back. Tobacco is a big topic discussed here at ABAC. Here are some more details about the tobacco crackdown that has been affected here. Reporter Colette Whittemore has the story.
It seems as if ABAC is still having a bad habit of not following the tobacco policy. The policy has been in effect since October 1st, 2014. There are 5 courses of action taken for people caught smoking. The first violation is students' 918 and name are reported to the Dean of Students. The second violation is receiving a warning letter from the Dean of Students, which will also include support with resources for help. The third violation is the student will be mandated to attend awareness class, and the student may also have to prepare an approved educational program or arrange bulletin boards in high traffic areas. The fourth violation is the student will be required to see a counselor in the Student Development Office for 3 meetings. The fifth violation is the student may be suspended from ABAC. What some smokers don't realize is that their secondhand smoke may be affecting pregnant women or people with asthma. I spoke with Dean Hughes, the Dean of Students, to see what she had to say about the tobacco ban on campus.
Well, the no tobacco policy was a policy that was sent down from the Board of Regents because of the Clean Air Act of 2005. And so we decided to be in line with what all the other colleges are doing in the state, that ABAC would join in. And we knew that it was going to be some pushback when we told everybody that we would go tobacco free. So if you're going to have a rule out there, you have to have consequences. Because if you didn't have consequences, nobody would follow the rules. And we wanted everybody to know that it was important enough that we wanted to enforce the rules, but you know, we're not going to suspend people from school or anything like that because they smoke. If anything, we want them to know the rules are what the rules are, and if they need help quitting, then we can get them those resources that they need. Well, so far I looked before you all did the interview to see how many people I've had reported. There's only been 5. And I know a lot of people are just warning the students right now. Everybody be consistent. Sometimes it's people who say, I'm not going to be the tobacco police, and I don't care what people do. And then there's others who are very adamant about clean air. And, those people are all the time, if they see somebody, they're going to say something. But there's other people who don't want to get involved.
So let's all help ABAC be a tobacco-free campus. Reporting for the Stallion, I'm Colette Whittemore.
To know more about the tobacco policy here in ABAC, visit the website.
You live on campus? When's the last time you thought about your community assistant? Megan Kling sat down with CA Nick Martin to get an inside look at the job that a lot of people take for granted.
As the unsung heroes of ABAC's dorms, the CAs address the problems of residents, from lockouts to noise complaints.
I think one of the biggest positives that people get out of being a CA would be free housing. That's always probably one of the biggest pluses, and you also get a lot of interaction with a lot of other students. So if you're sociable, there's no problem in having to go meet new friends or hanging out with people. There's usually always something to do. It helps me with time management. So now, whenever I get out into more of the real world, I'll be able to manage a lot more things at one time and be able to decide what I want to do or when I have to do it. It's not always easy trying to deal with somebody that's angry or trying to calm them down, and you can only do so much. That'd probably be the worst thing, is just people not really following rules, or like maybe your friend breaks a rule, you have to do your job, and your friend, I'm like, sorry, but I can't help you.
I got to do my job.
Aside from the occasional midnight phone call, CAs also attend to town hall, where they always greet students with a smile when they come in.
We're doing our best to give y'all a good environment to hang out in, to live in, to make sure that everything is going well in your living situation. We're doing the best that we can as CAs and peers too, because we're also students. It's not just our job to make sure you're okay. We're also students having to make sure our work gets done and everything else is okay. The weirdest experience would probably be getting a lockout, and the person, I guess, gave me the wrong room number, and I knocked on a person's door and he answered the door in some lime green, really tight underwear, and it wasn't a great experience and matter of terms, but I got everything else figured out.
For Stallion TV, this has been Megan Kling reporting.
Sounds like things got personal. Thanks, Megan.
Are you interested in taking a workshop to improve your writing skills this May? Here's my co-anchor, Jolene Warren, with more details on this topic.
We are here on this beautiful Monday afternoon to talk to Dr. Jordan Cofer about the ABAC Creative Writing Workshop he'll be hosting here on campus next month. It's nice to be with you today.
Thank you. It's nice having you.
And I'm
interested
in this workshop that you'll be hosting here on campus. So what exactly is this program?
So what it is it's a way for high school students to get to work with some of our faculty, high school students that are interested in creative writing. So we'll have Jeff Newberry, or Dr. Newberry, who's our poet in residence, Dr. Giles, and then we're also going to have Janice Daugherty, who's our writer in residence, and she was nominated for a Pulitzer, and just a great writer. She'll be down here as well, and we'll be having them run workshops with interested students.
Okay, that's awesome. And what will this workshop bring to ABAC?
A lot of things. I think it brings some awareness or exposure of a lot of our writing talent. A lot of our faculty, probably all of our faculty, have published. A lot of them have published in some amazing places. I think there are a lot of people interested in writing and creative writing, and they may not know about the resources that we have on campus.
Okay, and will it cost the students any money?
It will. It'll be $20. That'll include a light breakfast, a lunch, a bag, and some ABAC, I think, T-shirts and things like that. So I'm excited about it.
Awesome. So a nice little goodie bag to go
Exactly.
along with your writing workshop. And is it only exclusive to high school students?
Yeah, right now, for this first year, we're wanting to kind of keep it small. So I think right now we're gonna keep it just for high school students. But we definitely want students that are already a part of these programs. If they could volunteer, that'd be great, because I think one of the things we want to highlight are a lot of the resources that we already have on campus. So, the Stallion TV, Pegasus. We want to get some campus, some tours of these facilities, that sort of thing.
And do you think that this workshop will increase enrollment, since it will be bringing high school prospective ABAC students to the campus to get comfortable?
That's part of it. I mean, I hope it does. We have such a great faculty here on campus, and getting students on campus to kind of interact with them, especially in this kind of more informal setting, I think they'll realize just, what a great faculty we have. So I'm definitely hoping, I see it as kind of a good recruiting tool, but I also see it as a good outreach, because we have just some amazing faculty, and I think, connecting interested students with our engaging faculty, I can only see that being a positive aspect.
When will this workshop begin, and where would it be held?
It'll be May 30th. It'll be on campus. We're going to start out, we'll have signs, but we'll start out on the AAC, so everybody kind of gathering there for a light breakfast, and then we'll have we'll be in some different rooms around campus.
Okay, that's awesome. And is there anything else you would like to add about this workshop?
We have a Facebook page set up. It's ABAC. I said it, or I can't remember. I think it's ABAC Creative Writing or something along those lines.
Yes, ABAC Creative Writing Workshop.
ABAC Creative Writing Workshop. We'll have an online registration system available, so we'll have links there. We'll also have a frequently asked questions, for any kind of questions that you might have about it. And if you have any questions, you can always email me. So it's a Cofer, Cofer @ABAC.
Awesome. Okay, and to learn more about this workshop, as he said, you can contact him directly through email at jcofer@abac.edu or through their Facebook page, ABAC Creative Writing Workshop. For Stallion TV, I'm Jolie Warren.
Thank you, Jolene. I know if I were a high school student, I would take advantage of this opportunity. After the break, we'll be coming back with your new homecoming king and queen.
Is more better?
Well, more instructors that care about your future is definitely better.
Especially the one-on-one time with your teacher, more is always better.
And more hands-on learning time with our outdoor learning labs is definitely better.
More food options are definitely better. It doesn't get better than Fried Chicken Thursday here at ABAC.
So more is better?
Well, sometimes less is more. Here at ABAC, you can get affordable education.
Absolutely. ABAC offers a quality education at an affordable price.
It's not complicated. Get more for less at ABAC.
Hi, I'm Jenna Maraska. If disaster strikes, you need a plan that includes your pets, and proper identification is critical. Who's a good girl? Huh? Microchip your pet and register the information. Keep a collar and ID tag on your pet at all times and make sure to include a second phone number. For more tips, go to humanesociety.org/disaster. Make sure your pet is a survivor.
ABAC is college done right.
With caring and committed professors
who provide a quality education through hands-on learning.
Premier Lakefront Living.
On-campus dining with many options.
And it all comes at an affordable price.
Go to abac.edu and schedule your visit to see why ABAC is college done right.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Welcome back to Stallion TV. At the second annual ABAC Homecoming Concert, sponsored by CAB, ABAC crowned a new king and queen. Lisa Stevens and Clay Diegler received the honors before a large crowd. Congratulations, Lisa and Clay, on the honors.
Voters elected in new leaders of ABAC Student Government Association during Homecoming Week. That seems to have been a successful strategy to increase student involvement. The combination of homecoming with SGA resulted in a significantly higher voter turnout. Nearly a third of students voted. Reporter Rachel France has more.
At an exciting debate, SGA presidential candidates campaigned on an array of platforms to try to win students' votes.
We could have some kosher food.
Candidates Joshua Aaron, Paige Anderson, Meg Garber, and Jennifer Richter were all present at the presidential debates on April 2nd. Taylor Martin, the fifth candidate for president, was unable to attend. SGA voting, which began the day of the debates and lasted into homecoming week, came to a close on Wednesday, April 8th. The winners were determined the next day. Taylor Martin proved victorious as she won the position of SGA president. Even though she was not present at the debates, she made a winning impact on the students with her platform.
My goal is to help make a positive impact on students all over campus. So remember, vote for the little girl with the big voice.
Other winners included Lakeisha Warren, Nursing Senator, Jacob Vaggett, Science and Math Senator, Courtney Barber, Business Senator, Dee Springs, Liberal Arts Senator, Brittany Gunter, Ag Senator, and Andrew Belk, Vice President. This new team of leaders looks forward to the following year as ABAC's newly revamped Student Government Association. For The Stallion, I'm Rachel France.
Thanks, Rachel. After a year without SGA, the leaders will govern for another year.
Thomasville celebrates its 94th annual Rose Show and Festival this month. The events start Thursday, April 23rd and end Saturday, April 25th. The Children's Rosebud Parade is Thursday evening. Friday from 1 to 5 is the 94th Annual Rose Show. The annual Rose Parade is Friday evening. Saturday has many events throughout the day in downtown Thomasville. For more information, visit thomasvillega.com. As always, we have a great lineup of upcoming events, especially for fans of sports, food, and music. On Saturday, April 18th, the ABAC Horsemen's NBHA Barrel Race will be held at the Rodeo Arena at 8 a.m., so go get your roll on. Also, at 1 p.m., the Stallions will be facing off with Darton in a doubleheader at Stallion Field, so come out and cheer them on. On April 20th, the Alumni House will be holding the Senior Class Cookout at 6 p.m. On Saturday, April 21st, the Stallions take on Andrew College out in Stallion Field, so come out and show some Stallion pride. April 22nd at 4:30 will be the ICC meeting and leadership reception in Bowen Room 100. On Monday, April 23rd, the Stafford School of Business will be holding the step-off rally for Carry the Load in front of campus at 12 p.m. Who are you carrying? Later, at 7 p.m. in the chapel, will be the sophomore music recital featuring Cody Cohn, Brandon Horton, Casey Johnson, and Maria Slaughter. April 24th from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. will be the Relay for Life at the E.B. Hamilton Sports Complex. On April 25th, out on the Lakeside Lawn, the Christian Student Fellowship and CAB will be sponsoring the Gospel Feast from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. On April 27th, the Student Music Recital will be held in the chapel at 4 p.m. On April 28th, the Student Chapel Recital will also be held at 4 p.m. And at 5 p.m., the Stallions play Georgia Perimeter out on Stallion Field, continue to show that Stallion pride. On April 30th, the Academic Support Center and Media Services will have their dog days out in the meadows from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. At 11:30 a.m., the Georgia Association of Nursing Students will be holding the end-of-the-year cookout in the Health Science Center. At 7 p.m. will be the sophomore recital featuring Avery Atnip and Haley Miller. This will take place out in the chapel.
Carry the Load National Relay kicks off here at ABAC on April 23rd at noon. Here's Matthew Reed with a recap of last year's relay.
Today, we're carrying the load for those who've come before. Today, we're giving true meaning to Memorial Day.
If your dad's in the Army, spend as much time as you can with him, because 1 minute just like that, he could be gone. You never know.
That was really a sad time for us, but we thank God we had it as long as we did.
Because what the enemy could not figure out and they could not understand is why people ran towards the building as they were falling, and how the nation did not divide, but they came together. Here, they walk us to where they lay. So this is a very, very special, meaningful day on the road.
Thank you, Matt. To participate in an ABAC event, you can go www.carrytheload.org/Tifton and register.
It's been a great day here in the Stallion TV studios. I'm Jolie Warren.
And I'm Christian Estrada, and as always, we'll be back in 2 weeks.